Welcome back. Saturday revealed the final 6 participants in the Dakota Bowl matchups. Let's take a look at 3A, which happened on Friday night. So here's the bracket, and for the first time in 3 years, Bismarck Century won't be hoisting the trophy. Minot beat them 14-10 on the road, and West Fargo outlasted Bismarck High 29-22 to make it back to the title game. Jay Gibson, by the way, is 5-0 in Dakota Bowl games. Now moving to 2A, 5th-seeded Watford City trying to upset top-ranked and unbeaten Fargo Shanley on the home turf. The Deacons reach the end zone first. Austin Manuel keeps his legs churning and fights in for the 1-yard touchdown. Shanley up 7-zip late in the first. They added a field goal too, and they score on their opening drive of the third. Cade Busek floats a pass to Jake Cava for the 8-yard touchdown. That puts Shanley up 17-0. You think the game might get out of hand, but the Wolves make a huge play in the fourth. Jacob Juarez snatches the ball out of the quarterback's arm, falls on it for the touchdown. Deacons' lead is cut to 17-6, but Watford City's rally falls short. This interception seals it. It was also the 3rd interception of the game for Talon Hofer. The Deacons win it 17-6, so after being stunned in last year's semifinal, Deacons create a new memory.
This was one of the hardest games I've ever played in, and I mean, I was kind of having like an oh no, here we go again moment when they recovered the fumble in the end zone. Is Kindred going to happen again? But we've powered through and we made this happen.
That loss last year, Kindred, was tough, but that was kind of what we used as motivation all summer long to work. So just being able to use that, put that in our back pocket and come out here and know we knew what we had to do. Obviously, we've been in the semifinals like the last 6 years and state 5 of the 6. So, I mean, it's just, we got to get the job done. We couldn't let what happened last year when we went into halftime with that lead.
Moving across the state to Bismarck, cold and wet afternoon at the bowl for this semifinal matchup. Saints getting on the board first. The handoff to Jonah Krebs takes it 54 yards, and St. Mary's goes up 7-0 early. The run game seems to be working for them. They give it to Krebs again. He goes right up the gut and in. Firebirds looking for a spark before halftime. Cordell Yoder picks up the Saints' cold Gendrew, but they can't get anything going. Watch this fourth quarter. Gendrew finds the edge and goes in for 6 more. The final will be St. Mary's 30 over Devils Lake nothing, a shutout. Dickinson Trinity traveled to Hillsboro for a semifinal matchup on a sloppy field with the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros. After a touchdown gave the Burros a 6-0 lead, it was this kind of day for the Titans. Logan Karski strips Burros running back Grant Skager, and Tyler Bergstrom picks it up. The Burros score on the next play. It's 12-zip, but Trinity driving in the second quarter, down 2 scores, looked to be in business after this 4th down conversion from Eric Nopik to Easton Welby. Next play, the elements come into play. Titans give it back to the Burros on the fumble, and then still down 12, Dickinson looks to get some momentum back with that fumble, but Skager is ruled down prior to the fumble. You decide for yourself on that one. Hillsboro would go on to score the possession and take a 20-0 lead into halftime. Second wouldn't provide much of anything for the Titans. They go down in this one, 34-0.
Last year we lost in the semifinals, and it's a tough loss when you're 1 win away. But to finally get over the hump and get there is probably the biggest thing. There's advantages to both, but it's exciting to be playing inside this late in the year.
North Dakota Class A bracket, Langdon area Edmore Munich advances to the Dakota Bowl with that 20-0 win over Velva. That set up a big game between Langdon and Hillsboro next Friday. But here's Wyndmere Lidgerwood at Cavalier. It was a snowy mess in Cavalier, but the first score we saw, a 15-yard pass from Wyatt Harless to Charlie Moffitt. Then here's a monster run by Austin Erlob, sets himself up. 2 plays later, he takes it himself. Tornadoes lead with 4 minutes left in the first half. Then late in the third, it's Harless to his favorite target. There's Austin Erlob setting himself up. Now late in the third, it's Harless to his favorite target. Luke Forsch puts up the Warbirds by 8 heading into the fourth. Wyndmere Lidgerwood hangs on to win this one 36-34. The Warbirds are heading to the Dakota Bowl.
It's hard to describe it in words. I mean, it's a battle. You get ready for a big team, a great tradition up here. Cavalier, they're coming. And to beat them by 2 points on their home turf it's huge. These guys wanted to win a state championship, and now they have a chance.
4th and goal at the end of the first, and Shiloh's Kanan Fagerlund takes this to the end zone for the Skyhawks' early lead. That's something you'll hear all day. Fagerlund into the end zone. He had 302 yards on 49 carries and 5 touchdowns. Shiloh up 13-0 near the half. Holstein's trying to get on the board. Evan Henke to Garrett Superior near the edge. He gets the touchdown. Shiloh leading 19-8 at half, and into the third, a shovel pass to Fagerlund. He leaps into the end zone. Skyhawks up 27-16. Holstein's trying to answer back, but picked off by Fagerlund. Shiloh ends up winning this one 35-30. Congratulations to all of the teams that made it to the Dakota Bowl. Next on Midco Sports tonight, it's Athlete Tweets with a little Dakota marker flavor. You're watching Midco Sports Tonight.